So Trump wants to make America great again with his over 100 executive orders. He's trying to clean up this mess on the American people and the American economy.
Since when does Section 8 pay for your whole entire rent? Like, that's what I'm confused about. I keep seeing all these videos of these people talking about, oh, Section 8's not going to pay my rent this month, or Section 8's not going to pay my whole rent. When I lived in Section 8, I had a two bedroom, 2-bath house, and I paid $100 a month. $100 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Now, I don't live there anymore, unfortunately, but and my neighbor, she was Section 8 too, and she had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and she only paid $2 a month. And the reason why, she had 2 kids, and so her rent was $2 a month, and she didn't have a job. My rent was $100 a month because I had a job and I didn't have any kids. So, but it was like the same layout and everything.
It's no shock to me. I said this last year in a video that they're going to put a cap on Section 8. Then nobody, they thought, oh, auntie just talking woody woo. Baby, I said somebody going to do it. They're going to put a cap on Section 8. And the thing about it is food stamps, all the subsidized housing, and all this shit right here already said it. God get one before destruction already said it. So it's like, it's making it look like, oh, Trump coming through to cut these damn benefits because he's Trump. No, Trump ain't doing a damn thing but mimicking what Bill Clinton motherfucking did. Bill Clinton started the welfare to work. Okay? And one thing for certain, 2 things for sure, can't nobody tell me Bill Clinton didn't care for us, because he did. But the thing about it, the welfare to work wasn't to hurt us. It was to really make us better. Because you don't want to get comfortable just sitting back waiting on a bitch to send you a check. You don't want to get comfortable just sitting back waiting on somebody to tell you you're eligible or ineligible for food stamps. Now let me give it to you 100. I was on Section 8. Okay? But also, when they do something, they trying to tell you, look, let me calm down. When they do something, they trying to let you know, get ready for this shit. See, when I was on Section 8, they also had a program where they said they're going to take a portion of your rent and they're going to put it toward if you want to buy a house. Hello. Tell me I'm lying. They had a program that said, we want to get you off Section 8, get you in a house, and get you ready so you can learn how to pay a mortgage. So, y'all know this man he's a felon, huh? He ain't no motherfucking genius. This man is only mimicking what Bill Clinton has done. And he took it to a whole nother motherfucking level. Let me tell you something. Be wise and don't be foolish. The game is easy to be played, but you got to know how to damn play it. I ain't knocking Section 8. It worked for me. I didn't do the get a house and shit. I did that on my own. I was working at a job. I was doing nursing. The lady's son came in. He was a realtor, and I love him to right now today. We still have a relationship, and he taught me how to do it. That didn't sound right. He prepared me. I got my credit, all 3 credits. I know now how to repair my own damn credit in UK. All you gotta do is write the 3. I think 2 of them up in trouble. 2 of them credit bureaus, I think it's Experian and TransUnion. 2 of them ain't right, because they've been doing some illegal shit. But getting back to the subject at hand, please. Please don't feel no type of way. Please don't act like, oh, he doing something. I ain't no Trump supporter, baby. But I'm telling you, he ain't no damn genius. His ass ain't doing nothing but took what Bill Clinton did and take it to another level. That's why a lot of us, when was it? It was in the 90s. We started working, going to get our own jobs. People start going to nursing school. People start going to school to do any damn thing. You understand? Because in your mind, in the hood, you thinking like, what bitch gonna go to work just get a welfare check and some food stamps? I still got to get up and go get these $265 and get $300 in food stamps, and my light bill higher than my damn rent, and I'm getting up going to do this shit because I have to. When I go get me a real job on my own, I'm going to be open to what? Vacation time. retirement, 401k, all them type of that benefit. But see, you could be in the hood, but you got to have a brilliant mentality. I said this. They ain't never gonna let you feel comfortable just sitting back paying your little $2 rent. I'm exaggerating because I know damn well anybody paying no $2 rent. Okay, but your dude got his Mercedes and his whatever kind of vehicle he's driving with his rims and his all this here shit. These people said they not doing it no more. They not doing it no more. But guess what? God get one. And don't be scared. To those of you that's on Section 8, please don't be scared. Because you got time. Now, to the ones that are really, really in need, that may be on disability or some VA or whatever it is, the law ain't gonna let them just kick you out your shit. Now, that ain't gonna happen. And don't be scared. That is not going to happen. There is a law that he still got to abide by. But that motherfucker ain't no genius. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all really think he just sat back and said, I'm going to stop the Section 8. I'm going to stop the food stamps. I'm going to stop the subsidized housing. I'm going to stop WIC and all that. He can't do that. He bluffing. But what he is doing, if the papers ain't right, he's sending folks back. Protect the borders. He's a nasty motherfucker, y'all. Especially when he say, hide the dogs. He didn't say dogs, he said cats. Be encouraged. God get warning before destruction. You ain't finna lose your Section 8 right away. It's a process to have to go through. You're not gonna lose your food stamps right away. And if you're disabled and you're not able to work, the law protects you. I don't know what section it is, but trust me, you won't be put outside. I love you with the love of God. Be blessed. I said this. Look at my video. I said they're going to put a cap on this shit. Be blessed.
So I just came across this. Breaking. Trump administration orders massive freeze on all federal aid. Now, this is important because it affects things like Section 8. It affects things like WIC, SNAP, EBT, kids programs, Medicare, Medicaid. And I don't like anything that affects kids in a negative way. I'm just going to say that from the beginning. And you might not think that the presidency has the power because the power of the purse strings lies in Congress. But what they're getting ready to do is order a freeze while they evaluate and review and audit all of the payments that are going out to people. Now, how long do you think it's going to take for the federal government to audit millions of people that get Section 8, millions of people that get Medicaid, Medicare, who get SNAP, WIC, EBT? How long is that going to take? It's going to take a long time. Now, I don't see how this is going to be good for people that offer Section 8 housing. I don't see how this is going to be good for children. But I'm going to tell you, if you on Section 8 are getting benefits and you are an able-bodied person and you just don't want to work, I ain't talking about veterans. I ain't talking about people that have some sort of disability. If your disability is laziness, this is a good thing for you because you need to get out here and work like the rest of us. And I will also say this. This is why family is so important. This is why having multiple incomes is so important. This is why having a support system and not dependent upon the federal government is so important because they can rip the rug at any time that they so choose. Look at him signing. He happy. Under a pull at Section 8. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Is this fair or no?
You're going to have the biggest mass amount of homelessness in the history, not just of the USA, of the world, if we cut the program. So in my opinion, what'd you say? 2.2 million people, right, would be essentially homeless. No landlord's going to just accept you not paying them at that point, and expecting them to pay out of pocket is just unreasonable and unrealistic.
Well, the excuses are over. Take your lazy behinds up and go find a job. White people are the biggest taxpayers and they're tired of funding your dysfunction. Their money is going to waste. It's like throwing it away in the trash can. They're tired of supporting criminals, these rugrats who ain't good for anything but causing chaos and destruction.
Okay, as a person that receives EBT, I don't not understand why people are getting upset because they're making it a work requirement. Like, my husband works. Not only does he works 2 jobs, and we still get EBT. I have 8 children that only one of those 8 kids are not medically needy. So, like, what's the problem? Because you have to work at least 20 hours a week? Like, are you serious? Get off your ass and work. The idea of the program is to help you so that you can get off the program. Y'all be wanting these benefits for the rest of your life. Y'all love to live for free. I can't even get Section 8. I wish I could get Section 8. Y'all just, I don't know, America lazy, y'all.
So Trump about to be done with this Section 8 shit. Trump is saying that if you receive Section 8 as a young woman and you have kids, you will only be able to receive Section 8 for 2 years. So all that staying on Section 8 public housing for 15 years, they're limited. You're only going to be limited to 2 years in Section 8 housing. Trump been doing a lot of changes to the world. I'm just interested to see, is this going to help people or is this going to hurt people? You know, so we'll see.
So you telling me you've been on Section 8 for 10 years and you ain't saved up no money? You working on Section 8, you getting food stamps on Section 8, you got a side hustle on Section 8, and you ain't saved up no money to get out, but you mad at the government for possibly taking away something that you had enough time to get your shit together and get out, but you got comfortable? All right, you must ain't never grew up in the hood where you had to wash your clothes in the sink and have to wring it out with your sister and brother and hang it up so it can dry, or use sugar on the cornflakes to turn your cornflakes to frosted flakes, or serve sandwiches. But never mind that. The whole point is, if you're living on Section 8, then you know you're not living in no good community. You're not living in no good area. You're living in a bad area, high crime rates, and you sit up there talking about you mad that the government gonna take it when you weren't even trying to get out the situation. You abused the situation, went to work, stacked your money up, went outside, partied, did all that, and then saved no money? And then turned your nose up to the people that was actually have real bills, $1,500, $1,600 rent, while you're renting $100. So again, to the black community, I love my people. I ride for my hood. I'm born and raised in Fifth Ward. I'm a product of my environment, but I want it better. My mama had 4 kids. I'm the oldest, and I was the first one to graduate from college, led by example. No matter where I came from, I never used that as a crutch. But I also knew growing up, that's not the life that we wanted. We settled for, I can't blame my mama. I can't blame my grandma, because, I mean, we could, but everybody they ain't had the same resources that we have. They ain't had the same resources that we have. I'm walking on the street right now while I own rental properties in my hood that I rent out. Don't ask people to sign no lease agreement, no nothing. I just look out for them and, hey, just pay your rent on time. That's it. But I ain't gonna get into that. The whole point is, y'all all in the comments acting like y'all know something. Blame you. Don't blame me. Don't blame the government. Don't blame nobody for your shortcomings. And oh yeah, by the way, do y'all know white folks get more of the government assistance than blacks? And I haven't seen nobody make that damn post or crying but us. Get y'all shit together. We meant to.
Go President Trump! That was the best Fox News broadcast ever. It is about time a president stepped up and eliminated federal aid so all these freeloaders on welfare can't live off the federal government's dime any longer. Oh, I'm late for work. Hey, Karen, thank you so much for your advice on those reports. They came out great. Oh, and did you hear the news? Donald Trump ended federal aid this morning. You're welcome. And yeah, I heard. So why the glum face? Girl, this is what we voted for. This is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Girl, you guess? President Trump all the way, remember? Look, I voted for Donald Trump because they said that Project 2025 wasn't a real thing. And as it turns out, it's absolutely real. And my family is going to be incredibly affected by this federal aid cut. Girl, stop being so dramatic. And what do you mean your family is going to be affected? My family is going to be greatly affected if Trump ends federal aid. I mean, Do you even remember last year when I was finally able to get my grandmother into a decent assisted living facility and was able to quit one of my 4 jobs? Yeah, I remember that. I was really happy for you, but what does that have to do with this? Well, I was only able to do that because I found a grant through federal aid, which is helping me to pay for it. Wait, federal aid helps with nursing homes? Oh, our break's over. We gotta go. Becky, the accounting on the Rogers account came out spot on, right down to the dime. You did really great work. Oh, and did you hear? Donald Trump ended federal aid. Oh, thank you. I worked super hard on it. And yes, I heard about Donald Trump cutting federal aid. Whoa, why so glum? I thought you and I were twin Trump supporters. It's just my son, whose superpower is autism, lives in a group home and attends the Autism Resource Center nearly every day, both of which are funded with the help of federal aid. I don't know how I'm going to pay for all of that if Donald Trump really ends federal aid. Wait, federal aid helps people with autism? Federal aid helps with all disabilities, not just autism. Anyway, I thought they said that the Democrats were lying, that they weren't really going to do any of this. Oh, Holly, come in my office. Did you hear? Donald Trump is ending federal aid. Oh, hey, yeah, I had heard about that. Isn't it freaking awesome? No, not for me and my family, it's not. You see, 3 years ago when Chris passed away, it was really hard to keep up with the bills, and unfortunately me and the kids became homeless and were living out of a car in the Walmart parking lot. It was just recently that we got approved for Section 8 housing and got into the apartment that we live in now. I don't know what would have happened had we not gotten federal aid help. I don't know what we're going to do. I can't keep us alive without federal aid. And if Donald Trump shuts it all down, my kids are going to wind up in foster care. Hey, look, I'm real sorry. I didn't know that federal aid helped with housing. I really hope that everything turns out all right for you and your family.